So I wanted to give you guys an update on the boat. We had studio down in Key West from October through January. Our initial plan was to cross over to the Bahamas right after Key West. But while we were in Key West, we realized that there were some maintenance issues that we really needed to have addressed before we crossed over to the Bahamas. Having anything done in the Bahamas as far as work or maintenance can be a little bit of a challenge, but especially if we have to be hauled out, which in this case we do, um, because there's not a lot of boat yards, even in South Florida, that can haul us out because we have a 26-foot beam. So wound up bringing the boat back to South Florida the first part of January. While she's down for maintenance, John decided that he wants to do a couple upgrades. One of them is converting our batteries over to lithium. He hates the generator at night. I don't really mind it so much, but he hates listening to it when we're in Anchorage. He doesn't want to be those guys. So we are converting all the batteries over to lithium with the intention, hopefully it works, that we can run all the refrigeration and also the ACs at night so we don't have to run the generator. We can't actually have all the items on our maintenance punch list completed by this boatyard, so we do have to bring the boat up the New River to LMC for them to haul it out. Not a huge deal. It's about an hour and a half up the river. Um, it stresses me out because it's just so congested on the New River. There's a ton of bridges, especially if they're towing a mega yacht. It just gets super tight on the New River, and I don't know, I get stressed out about it. Certainly less of a pain than if we had to bring it back or limp it home from, someplace like the Bahamas, but not my favorite. So yeah, she'll be down until the end of February, and then in March, we are gonna just wait for a good weather window and head over to the Bahamas. So yeah, in the interim, because we can't sit still for too long, we have decided to charter a boat in the BVI. So we're super excited about it. We're actually going with a couple of good friends of ours, and we are bareboat chartering an Aquila 44, which actually was the first boat that we looked at in the Aquila line before we ultimately decided on the 54. We really thought we wanted the 44 instead, but decided to go a little bit bigger because we do so much entertaining. So yeah, really excited to actually see the 44 and live aboard her for a week. So stay tuned for our adventures in the BVI, and hopefully we'll be back in the Bahamas the first part of March.